Well, Tanner Chidester is the founder of Elite CEOs, a company that has grossed over $21 million in revenue in just 3 years. His company helps individuals build online service-based businesses while also providing one-on-one coaching to help them with all facets of their business. Aside from coaching, though, Elite CEOs, Tanner is a big anti-bullying advocate with a massive social media following and has been using his success and platform to help raise additional money to build schools in Africa through the Village Impact Foundation. Welcome, Tanner.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Of course. Well, you're awfully young to have accumulated so much success. $21 million in 3 years. That's crazy. Tell me how you did that.
Yeah, well, I'll try to keep it brief, but I grew up in a pretty conservative household. My father was a teacher. So from a young age, I think I really learned the meaning of hard work. And, you can have whatever you want, but you have to go get it. And as I progressed through school, I was bullied a little bit. It really taught me how to get a good work ethic. I became very active in sports, specifically football. I had this dream to play in the NFL. And when that didn't work out, I had 4 shoulder surgeries back to back. I met a guy named David Fry, who was my first mentor, and he convinced me to leave school to start my business. Wow. And from that point, I left engineering. I just got into A&M. I just transferred. Very difficult to get in. Everyone in my family was not a fan. My ex-girlfriend wasn't a fan. But over the next 3 years, I made maybe $2,000. It wasn't going very well. And then just after, more trial and error, different coaching and stuff of that nature, from 25 to 28, we've hit the figures that you just mentioned. So it wasn't like this easy road that just happened overnight. It may seem that way to people, but there was a lot of groundwork, I guess, before that kind of set the foundation.
Wow, very impressive story, and good for you for really sticking to it, because I know it's hard if you don't have a lot of that family support and the support from the girlfriend. You kind of feel like maybe I'm taking the wrong turn, but obviously you knew what you were doing. So explain exactly what Elite CEOs is and how that can help us.
Yeah, so Elite CEOs was actually founded from my fitness consulting. When I initially started, I was getting people in shape. I was very enthusiastic about fitness and, health and all those types of things. And what ended up happening was I started having so much success that a bunch of trainers started saying, hey, dude, how can I go online? How can I make more money without working more in the gym? And then that had a lot of success. And then I started having other industries come to me. So I finally said, hey, forget this. Let's just open it up to anyone who wants to build an online service-based business. And what we really do in there is we just help people learn how to go online, how to package their offer, how to craft it, what to price it at, how to do the fulfillment, how to get leads, marketing, all these things that a lot of people struggle with. Everyone, I think, deep down wants to help people, and they all have a skill to offer. But if no one knows who you are and you can't get people to you, it's very hard to make money.
Wow, it's really a brilliant business model, Tanner. I'm very, very impressed. So, of course, during this pandemic, we've all been online. So it was really tailor-made for your services and what you offer. How have you kind of pivoted during COVID, and how has it sort of in a perverse way been a silver lining?
Yeah, so I wish I could tell you I pivoted a lot, but it actually played in my favor, because instead of people saying, hey, maybe I'll go online, they were almost forced to, like you said. So my heart goes out to the people who really struggled this last year. But fortunately for me, it really gave me an opportunity to speak even louder and get even more people help transitioning online. So in terms of what really changed, not much other than recently, I think with the elections, things have slowed down a little bit. But overall, I had a really great year, and I was able to help a lot of people, and that's kind of what made it the most fulfilling. Is a lot of people needed help this year more than ever. And so we just had more people who reached out, and in turn we have more business and we're able to help more people.
Wow, that is such great opportunity for you. And I know because you've been given so much, I'm sure you feel you want to give back. And tell us about your outreach in Africa. That's such a great story.
Yeah, so Village Impact was canceled this year. I was super bummed. I had all the plane flights and travel and all those types of things. And what's so cool is you actually go out. This year was going to be Kenya. They moved it to next year. But you go out and you actually donate your money, and it goes towards building a school, and they name a classroom after you. And then for for those kids, it really humbles you, because in America, we're very spoiled, I would say, where, first they talk about first world problems. You go to some of these other countries and they are just happy that they have a school, or they're happy that they have, running water or food. And so it's good for me to go, because it keeps things in perspective. Some days, I'm sure maybe even you find yourself complaining about simple tasks that most people would kill for. So I've absolutely loved it. I was, upset, that it got canceled this year, but, God willing, next year we'll be able to go out there and, do some more good.
That is fantastic. Well, thank you for all you're doing, and give us the website information so we know how to contact you.
Yeah, so you can just go to eliteceos.com, and then that will have any information and answer any questions that I'm sure someone might have.
That's great. Tanner, thank you so much for talking to us and sharing your great ideas and all the success you've had. Happy holidays. Be safe.
Thank you. You as well.